There may be some people questioning why the heck we need Linux running on Mac if we have Mac OS. The answer is simple. Linux is open source and it's free. So why not try an open source operating system which indeed runs as faster as Mac OS? This is Asahi Linux running on M1 Mac. The main goal of Asahi Linux is to provide a Linux desktop experience for Apple Silicon Mac. In this video, I'm going to talk everything about Asahi Linux, aka Arch Linux, running on M1 Mac. If you don't know, Asahi Linux is the only Linux distribution that runs bare metal on Apple Silicon Mac. So using a U-boot, the Asahi team has created something called the M1N1, which is known to be their bootloader and experimentation playground for Apple Silicon. In one word, it manages to boot the Linux kernel. Alright, as you can see, this is my MacBook Air with M1 chip running Linux on bare metal. I install Asahi Linux alongside Mac OS as a part of dual boot. This way I can switch between them seamlessly. If in case you want to install Asahi Linux on your M1 Mac, I made a dedicated video, so check the link to that video in the description. Also keep in mind, by the time of shooting this video, Asahi Linux is in the alpha stage and most of the functionalities are not working. Asahi Linux comes with a beautiful Plasma desktop environment that offers an excellent user experience. Just like Mac OS, you get most of the features like virtual desktops, powerful multitasking, and more. Asahi Linux is so smooth and uses a CPU for rendering the graphics. Unfortunately, Asahi doesn't support GPU-based acceleration at this moment, and the team is working on it and found a way to render a GUI written in Rust using a GPU. So sooner or later, we will see some updates regarding the hardware acceleration. As of now, thanks to the powerful M1, the 8-core CPU takes care of everything. The entire user experience seems to be a freaking fast. For some reason, you don't see any fancy animations or transitions of the Plasma desktop, which is kinda bummer. Now, other than that, speaking about performance, I feel like Asahi Linux outperforms Mac OS to some extent. It's much faster when it comes to multitasking and app launching. Take a look at the speed of the app launching. One of the main issues with Asahi Linux at this moment is the brightness. There is no way of decreasing the intensity of the display. It either stays at 100% or it completely goes dark, which is unbearable. After using my Mac for an hour, I almost got hurt my eyes and I can't see the display longer at high brightness. Now, this issue needs to be fixed ASAP. The built-in speakers and 3.5 headphone jack in Asahi Linux seem to have malfunctioned. There is no way of making it work, which means you have to watch a YouTube video without any sound. I guess the entire sound system is blocked at the kernel level. When I tried connecting my OnePlus Buds via Bluetooth, the audio seems to be working, but still it has some serious latency issues. There is a delay in input from the OS and the wireless buds takes a time to process the output. And the last and final annoying thing about Asahi is the battery. Trust me guys, it has serious battery draining issues. Maybe it's because the higher brightness and the poor optimization puts a lot of pressure on the battery, making it drain faster. I noticed the backside of the MacBook gets super warm and I have never experienced this much of heat on M1 Mac. Overall, I would say Asahi Linux is an amazing project for Apple Silicon, which brings an open source experience to the Mac and needs your support to stay alive. Go ahead and follow the Asahi team on Twitter and stay updated. Also keep in mind the bugs that I mentioned in this video will not be persistent. They may be fixed in the upcoming months. Like I said at the beginning of this video, if you want to install Asahi on your M1 Mac, check out the video link in the description. Do not try on your production machine, and if something goes wrong, I'm not responsible for your damage. Asahi Linux is an experimental build, and you should not expect everything to be working and cannot be used as a daily driver. That being said, it's time to wrap this video. Thanks for watching. This has been KSK Ryle. I'll see you in my next one.